Hello, everybody. It is February. That means Valentine's Day is coming up very soon. And I thought I would share a few posts that give you and your husband some conversation topics. Mostly, I would love to have each of you in the room together and just share my husband's and my journey into marriage, into wholeness, into healing, into God really discipling us into real love in marriage and what it looks like to love sacrificially. But since we are not face to face, I thought I would just share a few thoughts with you on gifts you could give each other. The first gift I want to talk about is the gift of words. I've written a lot about on my blog about the power of words, the power that words, I talk about it with my kids all the time. You know, kids let out words all the time. Sometimes adults are a little better at keeping them in, not always. But our words are powerful, and we say that like over and over again in our house. Our words are powerful. Our words are powerful. Be careful with your words. Be careful what you say. The Bible talks about words have the power of life and death. My little mantra with my kids is words have the power to build up or the power to destroy. And we get to choose how we use them. And especially in marriage, oh my goodness, I feel like my husband and I over the years have seen couples up close and personal where little things go really deep in terms of little comments here and there, little degrading comments, little snarky remarks, little complaints, little, hey, you know, what I've joked about in the past with my husband is, you loaded the dishwasher wrong. That's small, but when we consistently take courage out of our husbands and our wives with our words by complaining or griping, it really tears each other down. And one thing that my husband did such a good job of, and honestly, we've talked about it, it's the grace of God. Like, God led us in such a sweet way as we learned to love each other. But one thing he really did an amazing job of in the first several years of our marriage is he never said a negative word to me. He only said things that would build me up. And it reminds me of the scripture in Ephesians 4. Let me see. I think it's Ephesians 4:20 something. Let me get it real quick. But it talks about how don't let one word come out of your mouth except for what is good for building up and encouraging. Let me see. Here we go. Ephesians 4:29. Let no corrupt word proceed out of your mouth, but what is good and necessary for edification, that it may impart grace to the hearers. So I wonder this Valentine's month, I've done a whole Valentine's month series a couple years ago. Probably not going to do that again. You can read that if you want to. But I wonder if you took a month at least and made an intentional decision that no word would come out of your mouth except a word that is good for building up your spouse. That means if you see glaring issues in your spouse, what if you took a month and instead of griping about them or complaining about them or pointing them out, you literally went into your private prayer closet and you said, God, have mercy on us. And not even God changed my husband, but Lord, give me grace to know how to serve in the midst of his weakness. Give me grace to know how to speak life. Because, you know, the truth is, looking back at like Ezekiel in the valley of the dry bones, God said, hey, Ezekiel, what do you see? Ezekiel said, oh, Lord, only you know. But really what happens is the Lord said, well, prophesy life. So Ezekiel saw dry bones. So in our marriage, a lot of times we see dry bones. We see, ooh, that doesn't look too good, or that looks kind of messed up, or that's lacking. Instead of speaking to that stuff, we speak life, prophesy life over those dry bones, and watch what will happen. Watch and see if flesh doesn't come on those bones and they raise up to life. Words are powerful. God gave us words as a powerful tool to speak life, to shift atmospheres, to change environments, to literally speak life and love and truth that can bring freedom. Because the opposite is when you speak death, when you speak negativity, when you speak discouragement, it tears down. And it's just the reality. It's a spiritual truth that is true for everybody in all places and in all times. Words are powerful. And so my challenge and encouragement for today for you guys is to consider what it would look like if both of you together said, you know what? I have room to work on this, and I want to see you built up. I want to see you full of the goodness of God, full of all that God's made you to be. So I'm going to purpose to use my words to build you up. And I wonder if you guys did that together, what would happen in your marriage. So that's just my encouragement today. Maybe a Valentine's gift this year doesn't involve chocolate, or teddy bears or pajamagrams or whatever marketing techniques the world throws at us. Maybe it looks like we give the gift of words of life to each other. So anyway, consider that. Let me know your thoughts on that. Let me know if you do that and how it goes. And hopefully we'll be in touch with more ideas for how you can invest practically in your marriage together as a couple. So God bless you. I talk to you soon. Okay, bye.